Yo, how y'all doing?
How you doing? Pretty good.
Good to see y'all. Yo.
You excited about Saturday?
Yeah. I'm pumped. First game, obviously. It's nice. We're playing at home in front of the home crowd, so we're really excited. We've been working past 3-4 weeks, but really even since the spring, just trying to get ready for these moments. And this will be good. A lot of people are going to play, but I mean, this is in our minds, it's a real game. We're still trying to win the game. A lot of people look at preseason differently, but I think this is where it starts for the Jags this year is game one, preseason.
How have you gotten better going through your reads throughout the last week or so?
Yeah, I think as time goes on, you keep learning, and when you learn from a mistake, when you make a mistake, it's like, well, I'm not going to do that again. So it's like I've had a few, dumb mistakes over the past few weeks. That's just part of, the learning curve, the learning process, and the good thing is when you make a mistake, you're probably not going to do the same thing again. So that's the way I've been looking at it. But I think just trusting my guys, building that, relationship and connection and trust with them to where I'm not having to really think. I know what I'm doing. They know what they're doing, and I know the spot they're going to be in. And I think we're getting more and more comfortable. And then for me, just keeping it simple, finding the open guy, not trying to do too much. We got great players. I don't have to run around and do everything. We got guys that can make plays. So just trusting them.
What are your expectations for playing time on Saturday?
Yeah, I know I'm going to play, so that's just, if I know I'm going to play, I'm going to be prepared, and that's the way I'm looking at it. So how much, don't really know for sure. Sure a fair amount, so just going to be ready for whatever I have. I know me and Gardner will play.
If Darryl or Brian or Urban says to you, okay, you're going to play X amount, and you, in your mind, maybe want to play maybe another series or two, would you be comfortable lobbying the coaches, hey, can you give me another series or something like that?
Yeah, I'd be comfortable, but I don't think that'll really help. So I don't think it'll really matter. But for sure, that's how we're all like that. When you get in a game and you get rolling, get in a rhythm, you want to keep playing. But also you got to understand that it's a long season. So I understand that, and I think I just really trust the coaches and their plan. So we'll be ready though.
Your unofficial debut, do you get a lot of family and friends coming down
for
it?
Yeah, we'll have a good bit of people here. My family's coming. Some of my wife's family's going to be down, and it'll be good.
What's your number? You got a ballpark?
I don't even know. I'm trying to just let my wife and all my family handle it, and me just focus. But we'll have a good bit of people here.
Where do you feel you are right now in terms of command of the scheme?
I feel good. I feel like I've come a long way, especially in camp, of just owning it and knowing where my answers are and being able to make adjustments. I think that's the biggest thing. Transitioning from college to the NFL is like you're going to see a bunch of different looks, and it's really about how you respond and adjust it to put you in a good situation. And that's something I just had to learn, and I've gotten a lot better at the past few weeks. And I feel good about where I'm at and where the offense is. There's still a long ways to go, but we're making progress for sure.
You think you need to have some of that game against another team, guys coming at you to really figure out where you are in that process?
Yes and no. I think I know. I trust I'm in a good spot, but also it's nice to verify, and it's just different when you have live bullets. Seeing how people react, you really get a real look at it. So I'm looking forward to that, and I know we're in a good spot though, and I know we're ready. So it's gonna be good.
As we had you, Trevor.
It's a fly like in my
You're
face.
good. No worries. You're good. I think we had you 6 of 6 in red zone drills yesterday. Obviously, that's some major strides from earlier in camp. What had to change for you to succeed in those situations?
Yeah, I think just like I said before, just trusting my guys. I'm sorry, this thing is it's tough through it right here. All right, I think just trusting my guys, and if you put it in the right spot and you're on time, especially in the red zone, our guys are going to win. We got some great playmakers, so I think that was yesterday. They did a good job. You see the separation they're creating, making some great catches. But yeah, it's just that trust, and then also for me, just the confidence too of knowing I know what I'm doing, knowing the system, and feeling confident in that. That goes a long way.
What's something else that maybe you struggled with in the early part of camp that now you feel like you're getting a better grasp of?
I think just playing faster, out of the huddle, seeing it, making my adjustments, making my calls, and getting the ball snapped. At first, I'm letting that play clock get down, and I'm waiting, and then now I feel like we're getting in a good rhythm and routine, and we're calling things a lot faster, and we're moving.
As you said, Saturday is going to be a little bit different. People look at preseason games differently. What would make it a success in your mind and for you individually?
First of all, to win the game. I mean, that's the main goal. I know, like I said, some people look at it differently. Here, it's just the first game for us. So whoever's in there is trying to win that game, and I guess individually for me is just to do my job. Nothing more than that. If I do my job, it'll put us in a position to win. So that's all I'm looking at doing is every play, doing the best I can, and putting us in a good spot, getting it to our playmakers. That's all it is being a quarterback, is getting it to our best players. So that's all I'm going to do.
Do you have like a punch list of things? Do you have like a punch list of things like, I've got to work on this, I've got to focus on this, getting the call in the helmet and to the line in time, things like that?
Yeah, I think we're past some of that now as the season's close. I feel confident in that. There's always things that you need to get better at, and there's a lot. I don't want to go into all the little details of it, but there's always a lot of little things that I'm constantly trying to get better at, whether that's recognizing what the defense is doing, pressure, different adjustments, whatever it is. There's constantly things that you work on, you figure it out in one look, and then the next day you see something different. So it's a constant evolution of trying to figure out what they're doing.
How important has it been sort of for you to work with a veteran center like Brandon Linder?
It's been huge, critical for me. Just being a young quarterback that has a lot to learn and has come a long way, but still having him up front, especially in the run game, is something that I haven't had to handle much of in college. And he's really smart. He sees stuff as I'm seeing it. Usually as a quarterback you have a really good view that sometimes they can't see up front, but I mean, Linder's on it. He's always seeing the rotation, does a great job, and just teaching me too. Like when we see something, what he's looking at, I think we're working great together.
Daryl Bevel's going to be upstairs, and have you experienced yet getting plays inside the helmet? You had an opportunity to do that, and if so, what are your?
Yeah, we do it every day. Every competitive period we have here, we're calling it in there. So I'm used to hearing it. That was definitely something that was way different for me. But we were doing that in the spring, so I feel like that's like her question. I feel like I'm good with that now. I'd hope I am. We're about to play, so.
I got a couple more. I don't think we have an official tally of how many tickets have been sold, but what are your expectations for when you walk out onto the field for the first time Saturday night?
Oh man, I'm just hopefully we got a full stadium. I don't know how the preseason works as far as how many fans actually come, but I know everybody's excited. I know the team's really excited, and we're just ready to show the city, show everybody what we've been working on.
How do you feel? You're 1 month away from the opener. Just what is your approach from now to then, and just you talk about they talk about this quarterback competition. Just what's your mindset with that? Just competing or what do you feel?
Yeah, it's competing, but also we're at the end of the day we're all on the same team. So I'm gonna do everything I can to be the best guy for the job and to win games. But at the end of the day, that's not in my hands, the decisions. I trust the coaches. We're all on the same team, and we're just trying to win. So my mindset is just that, is to win games, to be the best prepared as I can be. And as we're kind of transitioning out of camp now, it's really taking care of my body, getting in a good routine that can sustain me through the season. This is a much longer season than I'm used to. So I think I have a really good plan of what my weeks are going to look like, just to stay healthy, but also to stay prepared as far as studying and just getting with the guys, all that. So we're in a good spot, but that's kind of as we're shifting our focus, it's about to get real. We're about to start playing every week. The mentality changes a little bit from what we've been doing out here, but it's still, we just got to win, man. That's our main goal.
And you pleased with your progression, right? From
for sure.
July 28th to now.
Yeah.
You've done everything you needed to do.
Yeah, definitely. That's one thing I can say is I know I'm going to put the work in. I trust my work ethic and the time I spend. It's never going to be because I wasn't prepared enough. I'm going to make mistakes, and everyone makes mistakes, and especially as a young player, you got to learn. But I know I put the time in. I just got to continue to do that, and we'll keep getting better.